If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 178 of My Player here on FIFA 15. We've got the final two games of the Barclays Premier League season today. Obviously here at Arsenal we're trying to secure Premiership, we're already in the Premiership, we're trying to secure Champions League football for next season for Arsenal. But we're not sure whether we're still going to be here next season for that Champions League year, because of course we are going to use all of the boosts before the next transfer window, after we've played this game against Manchester United in tomorrow's episode, and then we'll perhaps be looking for a move away. We're not sure yet, but we have to make sure, if we do want to stay at Arsenal, that we have Champions League football, and at present we do. We are 3 points ahead of Spurs with a game in hand, so victory in either of today's two games, considering the goal difference deficit for Spurs, victory and a decent victory either against West Brom or Manchester United will guarantee us Champions League football for Arsenal next year, should we wish to stay. But that is in the balance, but we are definitely using the boosts at the end of this year though, so be ready for that in tomorrow's episode. But for today's, if you enjoy it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We are very close to 80,000 subscribers as I record this on Friday afternoon, so if you are new and you want to help me get there, hit that sub button, drop a like on the video if you enjoy, and let's jump in, and hopefully we can get 3 points in this early game against West Brom, and then we can go into the game against Manchester United with no pressure on our shoulders whatsoever. Here's Theo. I'm going down the line and he'll play me in. I'm up against Billy Jones here, so we'll play it inside to Theo again and then make the run, or I'll just take it in my stride and steal it off Theo. I'm so sorry, Theo Walcott, but we have gone 1-0 up. I'm going to celebrate with him if I can. There you go, Theo. I'm sorry, I passed it to him. I just wanted to make a run around the outside of him so he could play me in again. In the end, I just stole it off him and ran off, but we'll take it. First chance of the game comes and goes, and it goes into the back of the net. Arsenal 1, West Bromwich Albion 0. O'Neill, man running on the far side, not going to play him in. Guillermo will find Kelly though. Can he get a pass out wide to Pocognoli? He can. Cross coming in perhaps. He's got a good left foot on him, Sebastian Pocognoli. Unfortunately though, despite the good skill, his right foot pass wasn't as good as it needed to be. Chance for a counter-attack perhaps, although it's kind of slowed down now. But Theo will find Jack Wilshere. I'll call for the ball over the top. He'll play me. And he looks like a big strong defender next to me. I'm trying my best to shrug him off. I can't quite do it though. Clarkson is huge. Really going to be a struggle against him with aerial balls, but fingers crossed we can keep the ball on the floor, play it around the Arsenal way, and maybe pick up another goal or two. We'll play it on. I'll tell Ramsey to have a shot. Kind of wish I hadn't though, because that roll wasn't very good at all. Throw to Kelly from Pocognoli. Can you keep it in? Can they keep it in just? He almost just passed it about off the pitch then. Into Ziyech. Nice little back heel to Roof. Could look for the ball around the corner to Guillermo. If he can get the turn in, solid tackle by Kieran Gibbs. A very necessary tackle as well. Where's Aaron Ramsey going to go? I want to keep myself onside if I can. We'll keep Coquelin onside if we can and use him. He will probably come back inside to me. He's been caught there with a challenge, but we'll keep going. Let's try a Berber spin to get inside this defender. I'm looking to lay it off to a teammate to look for the assist. Toral with a finish. Arsenal 2, West Bromwich Albion 0. Very, very pleased with that as well. That's a good assist for us. Nice little Berber spin inside, and Toral just arrived. Right place, right time. I was waiting for that Frank Lampard-esque run to just arrive at the right time in the box to get the ball squared across to him, and actually that was a very impressive finish across the goalkeeper into the bottom corner on the left hand side, or on the right hand side, sorry, the left hand side of the goal as the keeper looks at it on his left foot. Tore a very powerful shot as well. Actually hit that harder than I even realised. Very, very flush, cut across it so it whipped away from the goalkeeper. That is Arsenal 2, West Bromwich Albion 0. Berahino to Roof. Berahino's tried to make the return run but won't be able to find him as Hallam Hope puts Everton 1-0 up against Stoke. Kieran Gibbs, I don't know what that was. Tried to clear it, completely missed the ball. Roof with the cross. It's going to drop to Kelly here at the back post. Can he get a better cross in? No, Pocognoli might though. Defender falls over again. Our defence is all over the place right now. Guillermo flicks it onto Roof. Turn. Guillermo with a shot. Great block by Aymeric Laporte. Wonderful defending. Somehow, wow. 3 people went up for that header, 4 including the West Brom man. We've had a man stay down injured. Not sure whether he'll have to come off actually. I may have been offside there also. Wasn't. Stolen it off the defender. Chance to make it 3-0 and put the game to bed. Go on then. No, I've hit the post. I got all nonchalant. I was convinced we were going to finish that, and I've hit the post. Wowzers. Chances at both ends then. Brilliant block by Aymeric Laporte, and then just I was so convinced I was just going to calmly side for that into the back of the net, and that was going to be 3-0. That's got to be a penalty. It is all kicking off around the hour mark here. Wowzers. They have a chance, well blocked. We have a chance. I hit the post. They go straight back up the other end and get themselves a penalty. Lee Dorman gets a booking for it. It was definitely a pen. This game has come to life in the second half. There was only the couple of goals in the first half. Other than that, there weren't many chances. Coquelin goes off for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Berahino to take the penalty. We haven't had many really any chances other than the 2 goals. They haven't had any chances at all other than this penalty. Please, Wojciech. Save my blushes. Save my blushes. He can't. Berahino makes it West Brom 1, Arsenal 2. Could have been 3-0. It's not. It's 2-1 and it's game on. Ruff throws it to Pocognoli. Almost misses him. Pocognoli takes an age to react to the ball, but he has managed to get it down. Guilherme to Berahino. They could look to Guilherme again. They have found him. Good tackle by Aymeric Laporte, though. Away we come on the counter. Ramsey, I'll call for it, because he's just going to take time coming away with it unless I try and force the issue. I'll call for the through ball from Ramsey again. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's made the run inside me. We'll find him. He's made a nice turn inside. I'll call for a through ball. I'm going to turn inside that defender. Oh, I went for this shot, and it's a brilliant last-ditch challenge, and I've stayed down injured. That's not what we want when we've got 1 game left in the season. Surely we can't get injured in the penultimate game. Get up, Ches. My guy's up. It's okay. We might be all right. Hopefully we won't end the game and then find out that we're injured for the final game. Ramsey fires it down the line to Theo. Should have the pace to keep it in, but he can't. 15 minutes left to go. Hopefully I'm not going to get subbed off now because I'm injured. Nope, we're still in the game. Good. Brownie Day, though, has come on for Sido Berahino. They've got 15 minutes to get themselves an equaliser. Torel into Ozil. Back to Torel, around the corner perhaps. Well worked out wide actually. Ramsey's made a good run. I'm going to get in the box. I'll call for the cross. I'm trying to keep myself onside. I think I did. I'm up for the header. Pocognoli wins it though. And now I am injured. Oh my days. This can't be happening surely. That's twice we've been injured in this game. Now this time it's given the actual kind of cross symbol above my head. And I'm trying to move and I can't. When the ball goes out of play, we may find ourselves being out of this game. Although, will we be out of this game with it still 2-1 to Arsenal? That's the question. They're on the attack. I still can't move my guy. Clarkson trying to find a pass on the edge of the box. We're defending really well. I still can't move my guy. Definitely going to have to come off injured after the ball goes out of play here. But Dorman wins the header. Oh, Clarkson with a shot, but it goes wide. That's going to be a goal kick to Arsenal, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have to be subbed off here. And yes, what I'm going to do, I'm going to watch the rest of the match rather than simulate it, because last time we simulated, the CPU came back into it, didn't they? We were 2-0 up against Chelsea and it cost us the game. They came back to 2-2. So I'm going to watch the rest of the match, make sure we get the 2-1 win, and then we'll see what happens after the game with regards to this injury. Hopefully it's not the end of our season right now. That's the end of the game then. We did win 2-1 in the end. There weren't any chances after that, so unfortunately we're injured, but at least the team get the win. I'm trying to skip this and I can't, but there you go, confirmation of the 2-1 victory. Will it show me how I did in the game? I'm not sure. We were on like a 9 rating. We got an 8.3 in the end. 1 goal, 1 assist. It's a very good game for us personally, and for the team. 3 points. Not a big win, so Tottenham could still catch us. They could still catch us if they win their game. Pardon me, if they win their game in hand. League expectations adjusted. We are out for 3 weeks with a sprained ankle. Well, that means that we're going to miss the end of the season. We're going to miss this final game against Manchester United. And Newcastle can go above us. Spurs have lost their game. So that is, I believe, Champions League football asserted for Arsenal Football Club in the next season. We'll simulate the Man United match and then we'll have a quick season roundup, and then in tomorrow's episode we will apply all the boosts etc and deal with what's going to happen next season. But we'll hopefully get a good result from this Man United game to end the season on a high, but it is going to be Champions League football here at Arsenal for next season. Danny Welbeck's going to take my place. This is what throws it into the balance, you see, with staying at Arsenal or leaving Arsenal. I will do a vote tomorrow though, so don't worry about that. Let's just press any button to skip, or press Y. I don't know why it's still saying press any button. We get a 2-1 victory though. Theo Walcott and Mesut Ozil. So 2-1 victories for us today. One that we were involved in and one that we weren't. The final league position is Arsenal in 4th. What a shock. Arsenal finished 4th, Newcastle finished 3rd, but we do get Champions League football here for Arsenal for next season, or at least we get to qualify for Champions League football at Arsenal next season. But that's going to bring this season to a close. I will do a quick season roundup then, considering we've only had one game today. As you can see, QPR, Fulham and Everton will be leaving us, unfortunately. Everton get relegated for the first time in the Premier League. That's mad. That is absolutely crazy. Chelsea win the league on goal difference ahead of Liverpool. Wow. Newcastle 3rd, ourselves 4th, Spurs 5th, and City miss out on European football on goal difference. And Man United in the end only finished down in 7th. Louis van Gaal has to have lost his job, surely. I won't check the European competition, as in the Champions League and the Europa League, because it will freeze on me. Or maybe I could do that in tomorrow's episode, I'm not sure, because it will freeze on me going through the menus. But just out of curiosity, I will have a look and see where Cambridge came. They finished down the bottom-ish last season. Where are they? Cambridge. 15th place for Cambridge United. I missed it. 17 wins, 12 draws, 17 defeats. In France, PSG win the league by 5 points. Congratulations to them. Bayern Munich win the league by a full 16 points in Germany from Borussia Mönchengladbach, whose stadium will be in FIFA 16, by the way. And they're 4 points ahead of Dortmund, who are then a further 3 points ahead of Wolfsburg. In Italy, AC Milan win the league by 12 points from Milan, from Milan teammates, or Milan counterparts into Milan. I got all confused then. I was saying Milan too many times. And Juventus only finished down in 4th. We'll have a quick look and see what happened in Spain, obviously. PSV win the Dutch Eredivisie. Sporting win in Portugal. Spartak Moscow win in Russia. Celtic win in Scotland. And Real Madrid win by 5 points from Barcelona, who are in turn 2 points ahead of Atletico Madrid, who are in turn 3 points ahead of Athletic Bilbao in Spain. So that's how things went for the European teams around the country. We'll have a look at player stats, though, because I believe we should have the golden boot. And by a considerable margin, 35 goals this season in the Barclays Premier League alone. That is a record, I believe. 35 goals in 38 games is a record for the modern era. I think Alan Shearer had 32. I'm not sure. Actually, let me Google it. I'm going to live Google it. Most goals in BPL season ever. Premier League records and statistics. Let's have a look. Goals. Is it going to say players? Oh, players. Most goals. Most Premier League goals. Most Premier League goals in one season, perhaps. Most seasons scored in is Ryan Giggs. Come on. Most Premier League goals is Alan Shearer with 260. But oldest goal scorer, youngest goal scorer. It doesn't say. Oh, most goals in a season in 42 games was 34. Andrew Cole and Alan Shearer. Andy and Alan. And then the most goals in a 38 game season was Alan Shearer again with 31, with a joint record with Cristiano Ronaldo and Luis Suarez. So there is a Barclays Premier League record of 35 goals in 38 game season. So congratulations to ourselves. We have been able to break records here at Arsenal this season. Did we get many assists? We got 5 assists in the PPL as well. That's 9 all told. Clean sheets. Szczesny got 18, and card-wise we weren't involved in getting any cards. Annoying me that it still says press any button in the bottom corner. We'll have a look at the squad report so that I can show you my overall statistics. I'll just scroll through here. If you want to see a squad report for the end of the season, then no, I probably won't do one because I'm going to record tomorrow's video ahead of time. So 46 goals in 42 games is mental. 5 in 4 in the Capital One Cup, 35 in 34 in the Barclays Premier League, 2 in 1 in the Europa League, and 4 in 3 in the FA Cup. We've scored one more goal than the amount of games we've played in every competition this season. That's mad. 46 goals in 42 games and 6 assists, 22 clean sheets, not that that matters, and an average rating of 7.1. Overall, we are 81, but we are going to use all the boosts in tomorrow's episode and have that as its own episode to see how big we can get. And it gives me extra time to get some more Career Mode Road to Glory recorded before we get the inevitable financial takeover for that series that will probably come as a result of me opening the catalogue. But we've grown a little bit this season on an individual stat basis. We haven't gone up overall, but next season, in tomorrow's episode, I'm going to use all of the stats before we get to the end of this season. So for the start of the next season, we will be a massive rating and a big appeal to some larger sides. But for now, that's going to bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check the channel page for anything you may have missed over the past few days, whether it be this series, the Career Mode Road to Glory, which will of course come tonight, the Barcelona Career Mode, which went up yesterday. It was a big deadline day deal in that series, so check that out if you missed it as well. But for now, I'll see you next time.